Hey guys, so we have an urgent information coming out. Steve Bannon responds to report of MAGA rift over President Donald Trump 2028 plans. Now, Steve Bannon is saying that Trump will become president in 2028. And last night, Trump, they were talking about the 2028. Trump is like, people want me to run. People want me to, go for 2028. So there's been a lot of talks about this third term. The question is it possible? Well, the Constitution says 2 terms, but according to some people, there's a loophole running for a third term. So we're going to see what's going on here, guys. Before I start, for those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. All right, so here's the thing, guys. I'm not a big fan when it comes to running for a third term. Now, just imagine if Obama ran for a third term. Imagine if Biden or Bush. A lot of people will not be pleased. Even MAGA supporter will not be pleased. They're gonna be like, no, you can't do third term. But when it comes to Donald, go for it, Donald, go for it. Here's the thing, guys. I think keeping it 2 term, I think is best. At the very end, God will always be in control. It doesn't matter who's in the spotlight, a left, independent, or left, independent, or a right. It doesn't matter who's in the spotlight, God will always be in control. All right, so it says here, Steve Bannon has responded to reports of a rift among the MAGA movement over talk of President Donald Trump seeking a third term in office. Trump 2028, Bannon wrote on the right-leaning social media platform Gert on Sunday, alongside a link to a dailymail.com article reporting on the alleged rift. All right, so now Donald, I think last night he said that people want him to do it. All right, but again, we stick with the Constitution. That's again what we're supposed to be following. Bannon, a longtime Trump ally who briefly served as the White House chief strategist during Trump's first term, has repeatedly said there was a plan to ensure the president remains in the White House after the next election in 2028, saying there are many different alternatives that will allow Trump to serve a third term. However, the 22nd Amendment of the U.S. Constitution says that no person shall be elected to the office of the president more than twice. Some have floated workarounds, though constitutional experts have told Newsweek that such methods are unlikely to work. Now, there's been some of these merchandise that Trump is selling, like Trump 2028, and I've seen like the merchandise, they go for like $50 and stuff like that, which I believe that it's just too much money nowadays. But again, it just, if he's selling merchandise, if he's doing all that type of stuff, there's a possibility we might see something here. But I just feel like it's not going to be Donald Trump. I just feel like there's a possibility it might be Eric Trump running for president, because remember, there was a picture of Eric Trump with it's a Trump 2028. He's outside, I guess. He's sitting on. He's just sitting down with the hat next to him. 2028. So it could be the Wong Trump here. It's not Donald. Maybe it's one of his kids running for 2028. Who knows? The DailyMail.com article said that a vicious war has broken out between those seeking a way to get around the 22nd Amendment and keep Trump in office for a third term, known as the 28ers, and those who see no path to doing so. Leave comments down below. Do you think that Trump should go for a third term? And I respect everyone's opinion. I do. Again, just Leave your comments down below. Like I said, I don't think it's a good idea. I don't. Um, and if we do it, it would make us look really bad, to be honest. Because all this time we've been bashing the Democrats and stuff, and now all of a sudden here we are doing all these loopholes. So it says here, it quoted an unnamed source close to Trump that said the president has lost his patience with Bannon, describing him as among an irritable group who claim to speak for and to Trump more than they actually do. Now, they added that Bannon wants people to view him as the voice of MAGA. But there's only one voice of MAGA, Donald Trump. The article quoted a source close to Bannon denying the claims as totally false. So what people are saying? Well, asked if he was going to try and run for a third term, President Donald Trump said in a 60-minute interview that aired Sunday, November 2nd, 2025, this is what Trump said. Well, I don't even think about it. Yes, you do, Donald. You got all these merchandise of 2028. You even had some on your desk in the Oval Office when Chuck Schumer and Hakeem Jeffrey came. So, I will tell you, a lot of people want me to run. But the difference between us and the Democrats is we really do have a strong bench. He told reporters last week, if you read it, it's pretty clear. I'm not allowed to run. It's too bad. So even Trump said it. I'm not allowed to run. House Speaker Mike Johnson told reporters on Tuesday, it's been a great run, but I think the president knows, and he and I talked about the constrictions of the Constitution, as much as so many of the American people lament that, of amending the Constitution to allow Trump to seek a third term. Mr. Johnson said, I don't see the path for that. Look, I think it's good to keep the way it is, 2 terms, and let someone else take the spotlight. I mean, Donald is going to go down the history book along with other presidents. We just need to continue moving forward to the future. And God will always be in control no matter who is in a spotlight, Democrat, Republican, or Independents. Now, it says here, Bannon said in an interview with The Economist in October, well, he's going to get a third term, so Trump 2028, Trump is going to be president in 2028, and people just out to get accommodated with that. Basically telling the people, you're going to have to deal with it. He's going to be your commander again. It shouldn't be like that. Just imagine Nancy Pelosi coming out. Barack Obama would be your third president. Deal with it. Just imagine that. I'm just saying. So, asked about the 22nd Amendment, Bannon said, there's many different alternatives. At the appropriate time, we'll lay out what the plan is. But there's a plan, and President Donald Trump will be the president in 2028. So what happens next? Well, Trump has not announced plans to seek a third term in 2028 because it's way too early. I guarantee he's going to say something like in 2026 or 2027. And his recent comments appear to suggest he does not intend to do so. Okay. Right now, he's probably just messing around with the Democrats. He knows he can't do the 2028. But his son can. And let me bring that up. So this is the one. This is the one right here. Whoops. That's the picture that went viral last year. Trump 2028. So this is the picture that blew up. And a lot of people's like, Donald Trump running for 2028. See who's in the picture. Is that Trump? I mean, Donald Trump? That's Eric. There's a possibility. There is a possibility Donald Trump has something in plan for the U.S. There will be possibly another Trump. It ain't gonna be Donald. It could be Eric. Alright guys, please share the video. Thank you so much for watching. For those of you that want to send us letters, a prayer request, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife Jessica Santiago at 3432 US Highway 19 number 2, Holiday, Florida 34691. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.